All right, today we're going to be installing a new security camera. It's called a Rebluum, and I got it off Amazon for about $57. It had a couple dollar sale on it. And this is one of those cameras that stores the video that you take, or the video that it takes, on the camera itself. So there's no need for an iCloud plan. And I also bought a 128 gigabyte card. That's the maximum size card that goes with this particular unit. To put it on there. Now the reason I'm going to this camera, I've had Ring cameras for a long time, probably last 5 years, and every year the price of their iCloud storage has gone up because, as you know, Ring cameras don't store the video locally. And it used to be $10, then it went up to $30, then it went to $40 last year, and I just got notified they're going up to $50 a camera, and that was just the breaking point for me. I'm tired of paying their annual fee, and those kind of increases are really steep, and I just think it's time to move on. So we're going to put the Ring away, and we're going to go to this new camera that has its own solar panel. It has local storage. It works off the 2.4 gigahertz Wi-Fi, and they've got an app, so you get your notifications directly from the app and from this thing here. No plan needed. So we're going to see how this does. It does get good reviews on Amazon. One of the things that the reviewers do say, though, is that there's a specific way to set this up, and if you don't do it that way, you're going to have some issues getting it going. So we're going to get the manual out, and we're going to see, we're going to set it up the way it's supposed to be set up, and then we're going to get it running. And then I'm going to do a longer term test of this for a couple weeks and come back and tell you how it's really working day to day, how it takes video at night, all those good things. So let's get it out of the box and let's start going. All right, so we're going to open this thing up now. There's a lot of security cameras that you can buy on Amazon. There's literally dozens and dozens of pages with security cameras, and this one seemed to have a lot of good reviews on it. And the most important thing when you're buying something on Amazon is not only to look at the positive reviews, but look at the negative reviews, because that tells you a lot of stuff that you may not catch in the positive reviews. So this, to me, seemed like one of the better cameras to get for the price and for what you get. So we're going to find out. So there's the solar panel. Now this is a little smaller than the one I'm used to, the one I currently have. So we'll have to see how that works. But it is very, very thin. Very lightweight too. And this is the unit itself with the cord. So the unit mounts from the back. They say it also can mount from the top, so we'll find that out. And then you simply move this around to aim it where you want it. And you put the antennas up, and we're good to go. So that's the camera. In here we have the mounting brackets, and we have the cord. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go outside and find a place that I want to put this, and then we're going to get it mounted and get it up and running. Okay, so I've downloaded the app. I've got that on my phone. Now, a couple things you need to be aware of. Before you mount the camera, okay, I've checked out the spot I want to put it in, but before you mount the camera, a couple things you need to do. Number one, you need to put your memory card in there, but before you put the memory card in, you have to format it. The device does not format the card, so you don't want to get it all hung up and up there and then find out you can't store anything. So you have to format the card to a FAT32 format, okay? That's the file format for it, so you got it. We're going to go in and do that next. And then the directions tells you to take this indoors near your router to set it up with the app. So we're going to do that next. We're going to format this, and then we're going to get this near the router, and we're going to walk through the setup app, and we're going to add this camera and get everything set up and make sure it's working. The last thing you want to do before you mount this thing is you want to test the Wi-Fi location. Now I think there's a way on this app that does it for you. It does mention it in the book, but you want to make sure you're getting a good Wi-Fi signal where you're going to put it up at before you put the screws in and do all that. So we'll do that too. And then finally, we'll put this on the house and get this thing hung up and get it working. So we're going to do that next. Okay, so we walked through the setup with the app. It went really smooth. We put the SD card in, and the SD card goes right in the bottom here. You can see it right there. Right there, there's an on and off button and a reset switch also that go in there. And after that's done, you take your little cord and you plug it in right there and you charge it. And when the blue light goes on, it's complete. So mine is complete. It's been charged. It's connected to the Wi-Fi. And part of the process of setting it up is you actually take the unit and you hold it where you want it. And your iPhone will tell you within their app if that's a good location, if it's picking up the Wi-Fi good, and what kind of signal you're getting. So that's really helpful before you mount it to make sure that you're going to get a good signal wherever the device is at. So ours is ready to go now. All we got to do is start putting in the screws and get the mounting plate in, and we'll get this thing mounted. One more thing I wanted to cover. They tell you to charge it with a 5-volt brick. So if you got any old iPhone ones laying around, which I keep, they do come in handy because they say that they want you to use a 5-volt charger on it. Okay, here's the camera installed on the house. It looks really nice. And the little cord there runs over to the solar panel, which mine faces the southeast, and it's under the eave, but it does very well charging it. It's kept it to 100% for 2 or 3 weeks now. The app itself is very easy to use, very full-featured, tells you everything you want to know, gives you a lot of things you can do with it. I like the battery management on it. It's easy to see where you're at with the charging and how much it's charging. It even has these little charts that it'll do for you that show you how it's charging during the day and how many times it woke up, how many videos it took. Just a really full-featured app. You couldn't really ask for more than that. And pulling up videos is easy. It has them all in one place. You can pull them up by date, and the dates go back as far as the storage you have on it. I have 128 gigabytes, so I have plenty of videos to view. And the videos themselves are great. The day, you can see how crisp and clear that is. Really good videos. It picks up detection very well. And the night videos are excellent. I had a problem with my Ring video. It didn't come in this clear. Really, really nice. It also has cloud storage if you want to pay for it, which I don't. You can share the device with a family. You can share it with non-family members. Like I said, anything you want to do with it. Also has this panning feature, which is really cool, where from your phone you can pan the camera to see what's around it. Gives you a much bigger view, up, down, left, right. A really, really nice feature. So all in all, I really like this camera. Takes great pictures. The charging's great. The app is excellent. The only cons, I wish it was a little smaller. I wish the mounting options had a little more there. The battery's not replaceable, so I hope that doesn't become an issue in the future. The audio is okay. It's not great. But all in all, I'm very happy with this camera. Very happy with the price I paid for it. And I would probably recommend it to anybody who wanted a security camera around the house. So that's it for this video. Thanks for being here. Please hit the like button if you've gotten something out of this video and enjoyed it. And I appreciate it. And we'll see you on the next video. Take care.